My name's Judy Clough, and I'll be your worship associate. Today, our participants are Bruce Ruby, our music director, Corina Pelloni, our religious education director, and our Zoom host, Karen Frank, our president and backup Zoom host, and our readers, Ken Texeira, Linda Shuee, and Dana Fickeisen. Today is July 19th, 2020. As we begin our time together, I invite you to mute yourselves so that you're not distracted by background noise, but I think that's been done already. Now, please locate your chat icon on the screen. Click on the three dots, select chat, and say hello. If you're on a cell phone or an iPad, just tap on the screen and in the upper right-hand corner, you should see chat. Okay. You'll be invited to share joys and concerns this way or raise your hand at the time, but we can use a chat box. It's good to see all of your faces, and it's a joy to stay connected with this technology. Some of us are far away. Bruce will now play Claude Bolling's Javanaise. Thank you, Bruce. That was a great way to start the service today. We're happy that you have joined us at this poetry Zoom service. We welcome those of all colors, ages, and gender identities. Our announcements are in the Friday newsletter, e-newsletter. If you're new to the congregation, please go to our website, www.tcuuc.org, and sign up for the newsletter. Please support the congregation via checks made out to TCUUC and mailed to 21 Southeast Central Parkway in Stuart, Florida, or via the website, which I just mentioned. Go to the right side of the banner and click on the word giving, and there you'll get clear instructions. Try the other side. Try again. Okay. This morning, as I light the chalice, I'd like to share some words from a beloved teacher, an artist, poet, photographer that I know. Her name is Jan Phillips. There's a truth within me. It's mine because I've learned it through living. I did not inherit it. Perhaps it will resonate with the truth that is in you. And perhaps that resonance will lift you up, carry you forward. That's the reason why I write these things. Not to say that there is something I know that you should too, as if there is an objective truth outside of us, the knowing of which will save us both. I hold to the possibility that the only real truth is the pulsing light within us. When you share yours with me, or I with you, the lights collide and fuse, and everything in the vicinity of that vivifying force is touched and changed by the grace it carries. That's from The Art of Original Thinking by Jan Phillips. The opening words are a poem from the anthology When I'm an Old Woman, I Shall Wear Purple. Social Security by Barbara Boltz. She knows a cashier who blushes and lets her use food stamps to buy tulip bulbs and rose bushes. We smile each morning as I pass her, her hand always married to some stick or hoe or rake. One morning I shout, I'm not skinny like you, so I've got to run 2 miles each day. She begs me closer, whispers to my flesh, all you need, honey, is to be on welfare and love roses. Now we will begin our affirmation. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. I'd like to introduce Corina Pelloni, our RE director, who is going to lead a time for all ages. She's a tech whiz and an artist as well.
Hello, thanks for the introduction, Judy. So, sharing poetry is really exciting, and I thought we might enjoy making some poetry, creating some poetry together as well. So, some of you might be familiar with magnet poetry, or maybe you even have some on your fridge or have had some on your fridge at some point in time. But it is also available in an internet version. So I thought we would create some poetry together. And this is an unorganized creative activity, okay? So I'm going to screen share our internet magnet poetry. And you all, I believe you have the power to unmute yourself. And if you see a poem, or if you have composed a perfect line in your head from the available words, just speak your poetic truth, and I shall move the words for you. Okay, so let's get this started. All right. Okay, so here we go. Do I have any poets in the house, or I'll just get started? I'll start it if you need to like warm up to the idea.
Wind.
Okay, wind. All right.
Whip.
Say it again.
Whip.
Did anybody hear that word?
Whip. W-I-T-H.
Whip. Okay, got it.
Sun.
Sun.
Underline. Sacred.
Ooh, line sacred. Okay.
Rest.
Rest. Okay. And we can also get more words at any time, too. So you can also elect to say more words.
Corina, the screen is covering some of the words.
Oh, it is? Okay, here, let me,
The
don't look at my messy desktop.
Ooh. Oh, I love that.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Wind with sun, sacred rest.
Every.
Every new line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Verdant.
I love that word. It's a good word.
Cycle.
Ooh. Up.
What was
Yeah.
it?
Cycle.
Cycle.
As in,
There it is.
there it is.
Nice. More words?
Sure.
Fresh? Yeah? Okay. Come on, people who haven't shouted out a word yet. I want to hear from
Wind with sun,
everybody.
sacred rest. Every verdant cycle.
Will.
All right. Will. You can do more than one. If you see a perfect line, shout out the whole line.
Where did color go? Color.
Let peace abide.
Oh,
Up.
will let peace abide.
Whoops, there's no abide there. Another song.
Blossom.
Blossom.
Blossom. Perfect.
Dawn.
Oh,
Dawn.
there it is.
Blossom.
Awesome.
Yay. That's
That
good.
seems like a whole poetry. Does that seem done?
Yeah.
After.
Okay. All right.
After.
I'm going to screenshot it so that we have it for posterity. I'm going to end the screen share. Thank you for joining me. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I thought it would be fun to do something creative communally, even though we are not physically in the same space. So, all right. So next, we are going to sing Spirit of Life. Let's do that up here. Bruce will play, and we will hum and then sing. And I'm going to mute everybody, okay? So, 1 second, Bruce.
It is now time for joys and concerns. I invite you to use the chat box if you wish, or just raise your hand, and Karen will help me find everybody. I hope we don't miss anybody, and I'll move a stone for you. I would like to introduce Ken Texeira, leader of the Thursday evening Clear Bell meditation and head of Nutrition Masters at TCUUC. He will read Call Me by My True Names by Thich Nhat Hanh.
Call me by my true names. Do not say that I'll depart tomorrow, because even today I still arrive. Look deeply. I arrive in every second to be a bud on a spring branch, to be a tiny bird with wings still fragile, learning to sing in my new nest, to be a caterpillar in the heart of a flower, to be a jewel hiding itself in a stone. I still arrive in order to laugh and to cry, in order to fear and to hope. The rhythm of my heart is the birth and death of all that are alive. I am the mayfly metamorphosing on the surface of the river, and I am the bird which, when spring comes, arrives in time to eat the mayfly. I am the frog swimming happily in the clear pond, and I am also the grass snake who, approaching in silence, feeds itself on the frog. I am the child in Uganda, all skin and bones, my legs as thin as bamboo sticks. And I am the arms merchant selling deadly weapons to Uganda. I am the 12-year-old girl, refugee on a small boat, who throws herself into the ocean after being raped by a sea pirate. And I am the pirate, my heart not yet capable of seeing and loving. I am a member of the Politburo with plenty of power in my hands, and I am the man who has to pay his debt of blood to my people, dying slowly in a forced labor camp. My joy is like spring, so warm it makes flowers bloom in all walks of life. My pain is like a river of tears, so full it fills the four oceans. Please call me by my true names, so I can hear all my cries and laughs at once, so I can see that my joy and pain are one. Please, call me by my true names.
That was entitled Meditation by Clara Schumann. I'd like to introduce Linda Shuee, who will read a poem by Walt Whitman.
This is from the preface to Leaves of Grass, 1855. This is what you shall do. Love the earth and sun and the animals. Despise riches. Give alms to everyone that asks. Stand up for the stupid and crazy. Devote your income and labor to others. Hate tyrants. Argue not concerning God. Have patience and indulgence toward the people. Take off your hat to nothing known or unknown, or to any man or number of men. Go freely with powerful, uneducated persons, and with the young, and with the mothers of families. Re-examine all you have been told in school or church or in any book, and dismiss whatever insults your own soul. And your flesh shall be a great poem and have the richest fluency, not only in its words, but in the silent lines of its lips and face, and between the lashes of your eyes, and in every motion and joint of your body. And now I'll introduce Dana, who will read from Mary Oliver. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Linda. I'm reading Mary Oliver's poem, I Worried. I worried a lot. Will the garden grow? Will the rivers flow in the right direction? Will the earth turn as it was taught? And if not, how shall I correct it? Was I right? Was I wrong? Will I be forgiven? Can I do better? Will I ever be able to sing? Even the sparrows can do it, and I am, well, hopeless. Is my eyesight fading, or am I just imagining it? And am I gonna get rheumatism, lockjaw, dementia? Finally, I saw that worrying had come to nothing and gave it up, and took my old body and went out into the morning and sang. Now Bruce is going to play hymn number 21 for the beauty of the earth, all 4 verses. And thank you, Bruce, for singing so we can be encouraged to sing in our own homes.
That's our neighborhood.
Tree
I'd like to introduce Corina, who will share an original poem.
This poem is titled This. To seek this will quench your days with color, your nights with dreams, your eyes with tears. A relentless quest for that which in plain sight hides, oft unseen, resounding in silence between temples, in hollow caverns of bone.
In your throat
For waves
swell
amassing treasures
a bud drawn
and secret shores
from
within,
the oldest tree.
for the vantage of a windswept cliff, the wisest have learned to seek. Next, we are going to enjoy this really excellent spoken word piece called Sing It If the Spirit Leads by Joshua Bennett.
There was a piece entitled After the Sunrise, and it was written by Yanni.
Thank you, Bruce. That was powerful. As I extinguish the chalice, please keep the pulsing light in your hearts for the week ahead.
Would anyone care to hear a simple poem? 2 lines.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is about a dozen words written by an Irishman, and this was on an Irish tombstone in an Irish cemetery. Death leaves a heartache no one can heal. Love leaves a memory no one can steal. Just leave it to the Irish to touch your soul.
Thank you. Oh, hidden life, vibrant in every atom. Oh, hidden light, shining in every creature. Oh, hidden love, embracing all in oneness. May each who feels himself as one with thee know he is also one with every other. By Annie Besant. Bruce will play the postlude by Claude Bowling, Baroque and Blues.